Imagine you're stargazing on a clear night, pondering the vastness of space. You spot a faint star and wonder, what if that star's orbiting a black hole? And what if that black hole is actually a doorway to another universe? It sounds like something straight out of a science fiction novel, doesn't it? But here's the kicker. Some of the brightest minds in physics are taking this idea seriously. Now, you might be thinking, come on, other universes? That's a bit out there, isn't it? And you'd be right to be skeptical. But stick with me for a moment because this stuff is mind-blowing. Let's start with black holes. You probably know they're incredibly dense objects with gravity so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape once it passes the point of no return. Scientists call this the event horizon, and it's like the ultimate do not enter sign of the cosmos. For the longest time, we thought anything that falls into a black hole was gone for good. Poof! Sayonara. But then along came Stephen Hawking, yep, the guy from that movie, who shook things up. He suggested that black holes might not be the information-destroying monsters we thought they were. Instead, they might hang on to information about what falls into them in a weird, quantum mechanical way. This got physicists scratching their heads. If information isn't destroyed in a black hole, where does it go? And that's when things started to get really wild. Picture this. What if each black hole contains an entire universe inside it? I know, it sounds bonkers. But there's some serious number crunching behind this idea. A physicist named Nikodem Poplawski from the University of New Haven has been working on this theory, and it's absolutely mind-bending. Poplawski's idea goes something like this. When a star collapses to form a black hole in our universe, it might actually be giving birth to a new universe on the other side of the event horizon. It's like each black hole is carrying a baby universe. But wait, there's more. This theory holds water. Our own universe might be inside a black hole in another, bigger universe. And that universe might be in a black hole in an even bigger universe. It's like those nested dolls, but with entire universes instead of wooden figures. Now, let's chat about wormholes for a second. No, not the kind you find in apples. I'm talking about theoretical tunnels through space and time. Physicists call them Einstein-Rosen bridges, but wormhole is way more fun to say, don't you think? Imagine you could fold a piece of paper so that two distant points touch. That's kind of what a wormhole does with space-time. It creates a shortcut between 2 points in space, or even between 2 universes. Here's where it gets interesting. Some physicists think that the inside of a black hole might actually be a wormhole. So instead of everything getting squished into a tiny point, which is what we used to think happened at the center of a black hole, stuff might actually pass through to somewhere else. Now, if black holes are cosmic vacuum cleaners, then white holes are cosmic leaf blowers. They're the theoretical opposite of black holes. Instead of sucking everything in, they spew everything out. And get this, some scientists think that black holes and white holes might be connected. Imagine this scenario. Stuff falls into a black hole in one universe, travels through a wormhole, and then gets shot out of a white hole in another universe. It's like a cosmic water slide between universes. Now, before you start planning your interdimensional vacation, I should mention that we've never actually seen a white hole. They're purely theoretical at this point. But hey, so were black holes not too long ago. All this talk about other universes brings us to the idea of the multiverse. It's a mind-bending concept that suggests our universe might be just one of many, maybe even an infinite number of universes. There are different flavors of multiverse theory, but the one we're interested in here is the idea that each black hole might contain its own universe. If that's true, then our universe could be absolutely teeming with baby universes, each one born from a black hole. And remember how I mentioned that our universe might be inside a black hole in a bigger universe? Well, that bigger universe might have its own black holes, each containing more universes. Its universe is all the way down, folks. At this point, you might be wondering, this all sounds cool, but how could we ever prove it? And that's a great question. The truth is, it's incredibly difficult to test these ideas. The problem is that we can't see inside a black hole. The event horizon acts like a cosmic keep out sign, preventing any information from escaping. So we can't just send a probe into a black hole to see what's on the other side. Well, we could, but we'd never get the data back. But that doesn't mean scientists are throwing in the towel. They're looking for indirect signs that might support these theories. For example, they're studying gravitational waves, ripples in space-time first detected in 2015, which might carry information about the structure of black holes and possibly even hints about what's inside them. They're also looking at cosmic inflation, the theory that the universe expanded rapidly just after the Big Bang. This might be explained by our universe being born from a black hole in another universe. And then there's quantum entanglement, that spooky phenomenon where particles can be connected across vast distances. Some scientists think this might provide clues about how information is preserved in black holes. Now, let's play a little thought experiment. What if this whole universes and black holes thing turns out to be true? What would that mean for us? For starters, it would completely flip our understanding of the cosmos on its head. The Big Bang, which we currently think of as the beginning of everything, might just be the moment our universe was born, from a black hole in another universe. It could also solve some big puzzles in physics. For example, it might explain why the constants of nature, like the strength of gravity or the speed of light, seem to be perfectly tuned for life to exist. If there are infinite universes, each with slightly different laws of physics, it's not surprising that we find ourselves in one that's just right for us. And here's a wild thought. If new universes are constantly being born from black holes, then the process of cosmic evolution might favor universes that produce lots of black holes. Our universe happens to be pretty good at making black holes. Coincidence? Maybe not, even though we can't dive into a black hole to see what's on the other side. At least not yet. Future space explorers, I'm looking at you. Scientists aren't giving up. They're coming up with new ways to study these cosmic mysteries. One exciting project is the Event Horizon Telescope, which took the first ever picture of a black hole in 2019. As our telescopes get better, we might be able to learn more about the structure of black holes and how they behave. There's also a lot of work being done in the field of quantum gravity, which tries to reconcile Einstein's theory of gravity with quantum mechanics. This could give us new insights into what happens at the center of a black hole. And who knows? Maybe someday we'll figure out how to create mini black holes in particle accelerators, like the Large Hadron Collider. That could give us a way to study black holes up close and personal. Well, as personal as you want to get with something that could theoretically swallow the Earth. The idea that black holes might be gateways to other universes is just too fascinating to ignore. It's like something out of a dream or a nightmare, depending on how you feel about the possibility of being sucked into another universe. But that's the beauty of science, isn't it? Just when we think we've got it all figured out, nature throws us a curveball and reminds us how much we still have to learn. It keeps us humble and it keeps us curious. And curiosity is what drives us forward. It's what makes us look up at the night sky and wonder what's out there. It's what makes us build bigger telescopes, more powerful particle accelerators, and more sensitive gravitational wave detectors. Who knows what we'll discover next? Maybe we'll find evidence that supports the idea of universes within black holes. Maybe we'll discover something even stranger. Or maybe we'll find out that black holes are just super dense objects that crush everything into a tiny point, end of story. But whatever we discover, you can bet it'll be amazing. Because the universe, or should I say universes, is full of wonders beyond our wildest imagination. So the next time you're looking up at the night sky, take a moment to ponder the mysteries out there. That faint star you see might be circling a black hole, which might contain an entire universe, which might have its own black holes with more universes inside them. It's enough to make your head spin, isn't it? But that's what makes it so exciting. We're part of something so much bigger than ourselves, something we're only just beginning to understand. And who knows, maybe someday we'll find a way to peek inside a black hole and see what's really going on in there. Until then, we can keep dreaming, wondering, and pushing the boundaries of what we know about our amazing, mysterious universe. So, what do you think? Are you ready to sign up for that interdimensional black hole tour? Just remember to pack light. You might not be coming back. And who knows, maybe in some parallel universe, there's another you reading this article and thinking, nah, I'll stick to beach vacations, thanks. But where's the fun in that?